Hey guys, it's Mackenzie. Welcome back to my channel. So today we have a ship with me video. We have 35 items here to ship out. My sales total for these 35 items came out to $1,069. And so divided out, my average sales price came out to $30.54, which I am super happy about. So let's go ahead and get into it. Our first sale is a bundle of 3 items. The first piece is this Madewell gray open front long line cardigan sweater. This is a super popular seller from Madewell, the specific style of cardigan. Yeah, it's 30% merino wool, 10% alpaca. So I believe this is the Kent cardigan, K-E-N-T, which is just similar to the central shirt from Madewell. It's just a cut of item that, or I guess a style from Madewell that sells really well. So I usually always pick these up when I find them at the Goodwill outlet because I know that they will sell, not for a whole lot, but they are reliable sellers. And this was in a nice neutral gray color. I have had this for maybe like 2 or 3 months now. I was kind of surprised that it sat. Our second piece is this pair of like acid wash, super distressed, almost thrashed Levi's shorts. They have like a bleach effect to them, very grunge and boho. I got those at the Austin Goodwill outlets back in August. It is January now, so I have had them for a little bit. And third and final piece in the bundle is this Free People Intimately strapless little bodysuit. It's like a satin purple color, really pretty. I have had that for a couple months as well, so I was happy to get these items moved out onto a new home so that I can reinvest in some faster moving inventory. I really like that bodysuit. I actually thought about keeping it, but I didn't. And the shorts were really cute. Levi's always sells so well for me. Those didn't have a size written on the inside. I had to measure and give an estimate, and sometimes that can make stuff sit for, or it can be a contributing factor for items sitting for longer because the potential buyers are just wary about them not fitting because there isn't a specific size. So the buyer added the 3 to a bundle, and I sent her an offer of $50 just because I wanted to move these out. She did accept that, and so my earnings were $40. I paid $4.50 for everything, and so my profit came out to $35.50 on this bundle. Okay, next up we have a gorgeous dress. I actually also found this at the Goodwill outlet in Austin, Texas. That stuff just got relisted. That's why it's selling. I have several pieces from that haul selling now because it all got relisted. So you do want to relist your items because it does generate traffic on them, and you know, it gets fresh eyes on the listings and they're more likely to sell that way. So this is Emerson Fry from his Curation line, and it's actually new with tags. This is gorgeous. It's a lightweight cotton maxi dress in a size medium large. I absolutely love this. Emerson Fry is a great Bolo brand. It does retail for a lot, and this really like boho stuff from him sells so well, especially with this being new with tags and a more substantial piece being a maxi dress. So I had this listed at $95. I forget what it retailed for, but I want to say it was like maybe $300, $350 perhaps. So yeah, it was relisted at $95. Someone liked it, and so my PosherVA sent them out an $85 offer with discount ship. that was accepted, making my earnings $65. My cost of goods from Austin were $1.34 per item, and so my profit on this dress came out to $63.70, which I am ecstatic about. So yeah, PosherVA relisted this dress, and then after it was relisted, one of the new likers, PosherVA, sent them out the offer that got the dress sold. So that just goes to show you that PosherVA really increases my sales. I have so many sales from that kind of thing, and also just the service, sharing my closet multiple times per day, relisting, running sales. Everything is just so easy. I do have a discount code. It's Mcthriftzie20 if you want to try it out. It really brings in the sales. Okay, next up we have this adorable mock neck 100% wool vintage sweater with a floral like cross stitch or needle point. I can never remember which is cross stitch and which is needle point. So I always just add both of them as keywords, but this has one of the two. I think it's needle point on the front, and it is just so cute. So yeah, I was able to add in keywords like granny core, cottage core, boho, vintage. The brand is JG Hook, and it is 100% wool. So very high quality, really pretty piece here. I had this listed at $38. Someone offered me $26, which I did counter to $28 because $28 is my target sales price across the board. And I figured this piece would command that because it does have so much going for it. Material, high quality wool. It's an adorable style, excellent condition. This didn't have like any pilling or holes or anything like that. So yeah, I counted at $28, which was accepted. That made my earnings $22.40 and my profit $20 on this sweater. Okay, next up we have a pair of shoes. These were once again from the Goodwill outlet, and they were recently relisted, which is why they sold. They are these ruffled two-strap heels by Free People. These are in great shape, size 37. These were in an old bin at the outlet, and I was shocked that no one had already grabbed them. But yeah, I scooped them up for, again, $1.34. I listed them at $33. Someone liked the listing, and so again, my PosherVA sent them out a $29 offer with discount ship, which they did accept, making my earnings $20.22 and my profit around $19 on these shoes. Really pretty, genuine suede, high quality. Add our label here. Okay, next up we have another pair of shoes, actually. These I have also had for quite a while now. I'm not sure if these were relisted, but I found these at the Houston Goodwill outlet. They are Stuart Weitzman genuine leather black booties. These are really nice. I'm sure these retailed for like $500, being Stuart Weitzman. These aren't his most popular style of shoe. I would say that's the really tall boots that go over the knee, or the thigh-high boots that everyone likes. So yeah, because these are not his most popular style, they did sit for maybe like 6 months, which I was kind of surprised about. I had them listed at $75, and someone offered me $34. So I did jump on that. I accepted. My earnings came out to $27.20, and my profit was around $25. So I hope she loves these. They are gorgeous shoes. I think we're going to have to open up a new paper in just a second. Okay, next up we have this yellow corduroy shacket. This is just by the brand Woman Within, which I do see quite frequently, but I rarely purchase. However, I wanted to get this because it's a size 5X. It's this really trendy mustard yellow color, It's a shacket cut, which is very in high demand, and it also was new at tags. And I found it at the Goodwill outlet, so my cost of goods were low. And so for all of those reasons combined, I definitely wanted to grab this. I listed it at $30. Someone liked it, and so once again, my PosherVA sent them out a $27 offer with discount ship, which was accepted. My earnings came out to $18.62. And my profit was around $16.62. So yeah, as you can see, I do make a huge portion of my sales because of PosherVA just being so active in my closet. I do have it set to send out an offer to liker that is 10% off of the listing price 10 minutes after anyone likes any listing in my closet. So yeah, that's just a way to send out a lot of offers, keep things moving, keep my, you know what, I maybe should, I think I'm going to switch this to a, no, okay, it's fine. I'm going to switch this to a box 1095 because it's just a little bit wider than the 1092. I think it'll fit a little bit better. And yeah, I got it. I do have all of my boxes and shipping supplies linked down below if you guys are curious about anything that I am using. Okay, next up we have a pair of pants by the brand NBD. These were featured in my Plato's Closet video. I reinvested my Plato's Closet money that I took 2 bags of inventory, stale inventory, to Plato's Closet, and they paid me right around $100. And so I reinvested that into 13 items from a regularly priced Goodwill store, and several of those items have already sold in this video. So you will see them as we go. This is one of those. It's a pair of pants by NBD, which is a pretty good brand. It retails for quite a bit. These pants in particular retailed at $188. The brand is sometimes sold on Revolve, and a lot of items on Revolve are priced up. So yeah, when I saw these, I did want to get them. They have this really flirty, like, strap detail at the hips, and so I did add in a lot of keywords like flirty, date night. I listed these at $50 and they sold, I want to say, like same day or maybe next day for $38. That was an offer I received, which I accepted. My earnings came out to $30.40. I paid $7 for these pants, and so my profit was $23.40. I've already made back over $200 from the items that I purchased at Goodwill. So yeah, I'm glad that I reinvested the Plato's money. I could have just pocketed that $100, but instead I went to Goodwill and reinvested it into items that I thought would sell quickly. And this next bundle actually features 4 more of those items. And yeah, I've already made a profit of $200, so we're definitely in the green and then some. Okay, so this is a 4-item bundle coming up. Again, all from Goodwill, regularly priced Goodwill. First off is this Bowden dress. It's a really soft stretch knit Bowden dress in a size 16/18. This looked brand new. I knew it would sell really quickly. Bowden is a great brand, especially the newer items and plus size pieces, anything that's in excellent condition. Closet staples sell great. Speaking of, this is also Bowden, and it is also the newer tag. It's a very substantial piece, being a maxi length skirt. It's also a size 14, which is great. It has this really fun boho paisley print to it. Next is this Garnet Hill 100% linen maxi dress with a striped print. Once again, I knew this would sell well because of the material, the reputable brand, the size 14. And also I knew I could add in a lot of keywords like coastal grandma, beachy, beach, boho, contemporary, minimalist, the whole 9 yards. And lastly for this bundle is this Talbot's midi length skirt, which is new with tags. This is so cute. It retailed at $109 from Talbot's. Linen blend, waist tie. This kind of crosses over into like nautical and preppy kind of vibe. So yeah, I added a lot of keywords into this as well. So I just neatly folded everything into the box, and now I will add my last piece of paper as well as a thank you sticker, and then I will seal the box up. Okay, so when the 4 of these were added into a bundle, the price came out to $183, and I was offered $140. I did counter that to $160, and then they countered me back to $150, which I went ahead and took. That made my earnings $120. I paid $26 for everything, and so my net profit on this bundle alone was $94. And so I basically made my money back from Goodwill on this bundle, and I still have several more items to sell. There's also several more in this video to ship out today, so I'm so happy that I was able to find 13 solid items to reinvest in. I'm going to grab my new box of paper. I'll be right back. Okay, so for anyone who is curious about my packing paper that I use to ship out with, I do have it linked in the description down below. It's from U-Haul, but I do order it via Amazon, and it comes in this huge box. I believe it's 25 pounds the shipment is, and they usually include paper, I do reuse this paper in shoes and stuff like that. And then there's always a smaller box within this box. I'm just going to turn this on its side, scoot it out, then I will throw this box elsewhere. So then we have another box to open, and this one has the paper in it. And this one's kind of tricky because you have to really finagle it out of here. Okay, so I'm going to, let's see, you kind of have to make a plan of action. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is 25 pounds of paper. I don't exactly remember how many sheets it is. I need to look. I can put it on the screen. But this does last me a good while. I want to say it's like 500 sheets maybe. I think it breaks down to like 8 cents per piece of paper. Okay, so there it is, all unpacked. Now we're good to go. So let's continue moving on. Yeah, someone asked me why I use this and not tissue paper. It's just sturdier. I think it's a little bit more presentable. Moving right along, we have another piece from, again, that regular Goodwill haul. This is a Johnny Was button-down shirt. It's from their 3J workshop line, which I believe is no longer a thing, the 3J workshop line. And this is really cute. It kind of has like Y2K vibes, so I did add that as keywords. Really lovely embroidery that is true to the Johnny Was brand. And I listed this at $50 because that's kind of where comps, I just went with what comps were showing. Someone offered me $35. This did have a couple stains, which I took very clear photos of and disclosed, obviously. So I did go ahead and accept 35 on this. If it had been flawless, I probably would have held out for closer to 50. My earnings were 28. I paid 6 for this at Goodwill, and so my profit was $22 on this blouse, and it sold really quickly. Same for that bundle of 4 items. Okay, next up we have a really fun waffle knit brown long sleeve shirt. This has the cutest graphic on it. It says Camp Hollywood. This kind of reminds me of like a Free People waffle knit. It's very like boho and slouchy, but the brand is, I'll have to put the tag on the screen because I'm not sure what that even, what letters those are. But it's not a brand that I've ever heard of. However, I did want to get it because of the graphic and the style. I thought it was so cute. I had it listed at $30, and this was a full price sale, which was great. I picked this up from the Houston Goodwill outlet for a couple dollars. My earnings were 24, and so my profit on this was 22, which was excellent. I am definitely not afraid to pick stuff up solely based on style. If the style really carries it, which I would say that was the case for this. I don't know, maybe someone did know the brand on this, because I think I did track down the actual brand name and include that in the listing. So maybe that had something to do with it and I was just not aware. Okay, this, I want to say this was another relisted piece, but because I have had this for 3 or 4 months now. The brand is AG or Adriano Goldschmied. This brand is most well known for its denim. Their denim retails for like $200 to $300. It's a very expensive brand, but that was why I was a little bit hesitant to pick this particular dress up, because it's obviously not denim. But I liked the really feminine print on it, and the cut was very trendy. It's kind of like that 90s Y2K midi length slip dress kind of cut, and so I did market it that way. And I think that did help it sell. Also, it is a reputable brand, so it did have that to back it up. So I had this listed at $33, and this was another full price sale. I want to say this was recently relisted. My earnings were $26.40. I paid about $1.50 for that. It's so lightweight. And so my profit was around $25. So I am happy that I did decide to go ahead and get that. Okay, moving on, we have a pair of Eileen Fisher pants. I believe I got these in a mystery box from Courtney, who is Magnolia Thrifts here on YouTube. They're a size petite medium Eileen Fisher elastic waist, wide leg cropped pants. A big closet staple kind of piece here. Capsule wardrobe, minimalist, contemporary, office, career, workwear. These are all keywords that I'm sure I added to try and market these. I had these listed at $38. Once again, my PosherVA sent out a $34 offer with discount ship to whoever liked them, and they did accept that. And so my earnings were $24.22, and my profit was around $21 on these pants. So even though these retailed for probably like $150 minimum, the resale value for Eileen Fisher basics, like just a basic pair of pants, is not super high. Okay, moving on, we have another bundle. This is 2 pieces, and they're both Ann Taylor. And the buyer actually sent me a message after she purchased and told me that she was really happy to see Ann Taylor in my closet because it works really well for her as a teacher, I want to say is what she said. And so, you know, that's great feedback to hear. That motivates me to continue stocking Ann Taylor. I do try to stick to substantial pieces from the brand only because it doesn't, you know, it is a mall brand and it doesn't retail for all that much. But this piece in particular, I could not leave at the Goodwill outlet. It has a lot going for it. It's a longer midi length. It has like a metallic weave throughout with a textured print. Feminine ruffle sleeves. It's in excellent condition. And it is also a newer item from the brand. Yeah, this is from spring of 2022. So, well, I was going to say last year, but we are definitely in 2024 now. So yeah, anyways, I wanted to get this for all those reasons from the bins. I probably would not have picked this up from regular Goodwill for $8, but from the bins, I will grab it all day long. And then we have also Ann Taylor, a pair of elastic waist, wide leg, cropped green pants, and these are actually new attack. So for all those reasons, I wanted to list them. They retailed at $65. They're actually very similar in cut to the Eileen Fisher pants we just shipped. These green pants came from Courtney, once again in a mystery box, and I did want to list them because they were new and they are a very in-demand cut with the wide cropped leg. Also, the pull-on elastic waist has been really popular for me, I think just because it's so comfy and versatile. You could wear those to the office. They're definitely a little bit dressier, but they're comfy enough to just run errands in. Definitely need a box for this. I don't know why I'm grabbing an envelope. So yeah, I'm just going to stick these in this 1092 box. If I seem a little tired today, it's because I am. I've been kind of battling some stomach pain. I don't know if I have like a stomach ulcer or what, but I've just been having stomach pain. And so I had to go get a fluoroscopy today, which is basically I had to drink barium and then they did an x-ray of my stomach area, and I had to be up really early for that and fast this morning. So I'm a little bit low energy today, but I'm hanging in there. So the bundle price for these two was $70 and I was offered $56. So that was $28 for each, which is my target sales price. So I was very happy with that. I accepted. My earnings were $44.80. I paid around $5 for both items, and so my profit came out to $40. So yeah, hopefully I get all that cleared up. But I am going to the doctor and, you know, monitoring it. Obviously, you want to keep your health a priority. And luckily with reselling, you can kind of just take a break when you want to. So that has been nice. Another piece that I got in a mystery box from Courtney. So happy to see a lot of this selling. This is a really fun paisley printed velvet jacket. It is vintage. The brand is Katie Todd. This is so cute. I love this. I added in keywords like 70s, retro, paisley, and several of these jackets have sold before on Poshmark. This exact jacket, you can search like Katie Todd vintage paisley jacket, and they've all sold. There were none available besides mine, so I did list mine at $40. Someone offered me $28, which I did accept. My earnings came out to $22.40. My cost of goods were around $3, I believe. And so my profit was right around $20 on this jacket, which I'm happy with. Courtney shipped all of that stuff to me, so I did not have to go out and, you know, spend time or energy shopping for it. So that was such a huge lifesaver. Anytime I can cut corners within this business, I try to, because there's just so many steps involved to everything, and saving time and or energy is just such a huge deal. So I'm very grateful to her for sending me some mystery boxes and helping me out a little bit. She's very sweet. Again, her channel is Magnolia Thrifts here on YouTube. Okay, moving on, we have a kids piece. This is a little swimsuit. It's like a rash guard. It's a UPF 50 plus, so it has protection from the sun. Rash guard swimsuit kind of thing. I grabbed this because it looked brand new, and it's also from summer of 2022, so a relatively newer item. And anything that's like really practical like this for kids, rash guards, that kind of thing, shoes. I'm trying to think of practical children's items. Clothing that you can wear for specific occasions, like Easter dresses. I guess that would kind of fall into practical because you have to have an outfit for that. That kind of stuff just always sells a little bit better for me. Or I guess I would say I keep an eye out for that kind of stuff. So, because this rash guard from J. Crew Cuts is J. Crew's kids line. This probably retailed for like $50, maybe a little bit more. And I listed this at $26. Someone offered me $15, which I took because it only cost me probably about $1 at the Goodwill outlet. And so my profit on this still came out to $11, which it took me like no time at all to photo that. I flat laid it and got it listed. Okay, another bundle, 2 pieces here. This first piece, once again, was from regularly priced Goodwill. It's a Talbot size extra large, new with tags, maxi dress in this really fun floral print. Very soft and stretchy material. I think one person just donated her entire Talbots and Garnet Hill Bowden collection, and I was thrilled to see it. I just loaded up and bought it all. So that's our first piece. And then second is also new with tags. This one, however, I did get at the Goodwill outlet, so I only paid a couple dollars for it. It's from ASOS Curve, so it's a size 14. It's a strapless textured romper, high-waisted. This is really cute. You could wear like a beach hat with this and some sandals, and that would be adorable. So the buyer added the 2 of these pieces to a bundle, and I sent her a $60 offer. I have had that ASOS romper for 2 or 3 months now, so I did want to move it out. She did accept that. My earnings were $46. I paid $10 for both. Dresses at Goodwill are $8, and the romper I paid around $2 at the outlet. And so my profit came out to $36 on this bundle. Okay, next up we have a 4-item bundle, and I'm going to grab a box number 7 here. This is the biggest USPS box that I use. I love it for bigger bundles like this. So our first piece is this adorable dress. It has a collar, vibrant striped print, attached waist tie, really soft stretchy material. This is from Lane Bryant, their newer tag, size 30, 32, 30/30, 30, 32. This is from, yeah, May of 2022. So this is our first piece. I got this one at the Houston Goodwill outlet. I probably did pay a little bit more for this because it does have some weight to it with that heavy jersey knit. Second piece, this one came from Courtney in another mystery box. It's also newer tag, Lane Bryant. Also very cute. It's a stretchy, soft, ribbed, gray midi length dress with a waist tie also attached. This one has pockets, which we love. Excellent condition. I have a snag on my nail and it's gonna bother me. And these materials do not wrinkle, so please don't get so mad at me for not taking the time to carefully fold them. This one is also Lane Bryant. This one I did get at the outlet as well, size 30, 32. This is so cute. It has cinched sides to it. I'll have to insert a stock photo so you guys can get a better idea of how it fits. But I think this one's adorable, and it is also in like new condition. So it does have a little, okay, that was just a rogue thread there. Okay, so that's the third piece. And then fourth and final is this Rhode, R-H-O-D-E, in collaboration with Target dress in a size 3X. Really bold floral print, midi length dress. So again, with this being so substantial, I did want to grab it from the bins. I probably would not have gotten this at regular Goodwill for $8. Just because I don't love getting Target collab pieces. They don't retail for too much. However, from the bins, I did want to get that. So we have all four packed in here. I can already feel that this is going to be overweight. So I need to weigh this quickly. Actually, yeah. Okay, we are at, oh, okay, 5 pounds, 10 ounces. So I'll just upgrade this to a 6-pound label and get that printed out after I finish filming. So all I do is I click on the sale under my sales, need new shipping label, need heavier weight label, and then you just select weight, 6 pounds for $4.50. Email me the printable label. So Poshmark will email me that label, and I'll just print it out and stick it on the package. Okay, so yeah, I am going to write that on here, upgraded label. So when the buyer added the 4 of these to a bundle, the price came out to $112, and I sent her a $100 offer with discount ship. She did counter me to $80, and I countered her back to $95, which she did accept. My earnings were $76. I paid $8 for everything, and so my profit was around $68. The 3 Lane Bryant dresses, as well as the Rhode Target collab dress, the vibrant orange print, I have had all of those for several months now, maybe like 3 or 4 months. So I did want to go ahead and get those moved out. Oh, I'm going to upgrade this. Well, yeah, I'll just leave this here then. So yeah, I did want to move them out. I have noticed that plus size items, larger plus size items do tend to sit for me. I would say like 1X to 3X sells really well, but maybe like 4X to 6X-ish sometimes does tend to sit. So maybe keep that in mind. I'm still going to continue to pick up all of the sizes because I like to have all sizes in my closet, and they do end up selling eventually. But yeah, I did want to get those moved out because they have been sitting. Next up, we have a maxi length jumpsuit by the brand Heartloom. This is really cute. Again, it's that really soft, stretchy jersey knit. I like this olive green color. This looks brand new. This was yet another piece I got from the bins here in Houston. I don't really have too much experience selling this brand Heartloom. So yeah, I think at this point I have dabbled with it a little bit, and my general consensus is that I would not pick it up from regular Goodwill, but if there is a pretty substantial piece I find at the outlets, I would get it. I had this listed at $33 and someone offered me $25. I accepted, my earnings were $20 and my profit was around $18. I have had this for probably about a month and a half, maybe 2 months, so it did sit for just a bit. and I am happy to move it. Okay, next is this little dress by Free People. Really cute, very gauzy, boho, festival vibes. This didn't have the Free People tag, but I just checked the OB number and I confirmed that it was the brand. I didn't want to leave it because I believe it is a linen blend, which does drive up the quality a little bit. And I knew I could add in a ton of keywords to try and get it sold. It also was flawless, which we love, for a white or cream piece. I listed this at $28. My PosherVA sent someone out a $25 offer with discount ship, which they accepted. My earnings were $17 and my profit was around $15. So yeah, as you can see, several of my sales within this haul were made possible by PosherVA. So huge shout out. Again, my code is Mckinsey20. If you guys want to try it out, I highly recommend it for your business. We have more Free People, this little bra. This is a very popular style of bra from Free People. It's from their One line, FP1, which I would say that stuff does sell maybe a bit better for me than the main line. It has a lot of like gauzy, ethereal almost, very boho stuff. And they do make this cut of bralette also in a maxi dress. It's like you have this bralette up top and then just a flowing rayon skirt attached to it. Someone offered me $15 on this and I took it. My profit was around $11, which honestly I'm happy with because this was such an easy listing. It probably took me like 5 minutes in total to photo plus list it and now ship it. So yeah, $11 for 5 minutes. You really can't beat that. I could do that all day long. Everything adds up. Don't discount the smaller stuff. Alrighty, now we have another piece that was from regular Goodwill from my Plato's Closet profits. This is newer tag Zara. This is gorgeous. It's the only piece from that haul that I paid up for. Goodwill had this marked at $17, but I did go ahead and pay that because I knew that it would sell quickly, which it did. I listed it at $75. It was also not saturated at all. Like I didn't see any other available listings for this exact dress on Poshmark. So I didn't really have any competition. If someone wanted this exact dress, they would have to buy it from me, which is great. And it's just a really pretty, substantial piece with this thicker knit and vibrant print. So yeah, I listed this at $75. Someone offered me $54 within the week of being listed, which I accepted. My earnings came out to $43.20. Like I said, I did pay $17 for this, which looks like I forgot to subtract. So 43 minus 17. My profit on this specific dress was $26. So yeah, I don't love to pay up for stuff, but I mean, if I know that it will sell and it will sell quickly, I'll get it because that's a quick 26 bucks that I made. I want to calculate just how much I have already made back from what I invested from Plato's Closet. Maybe I'll have time to do that at the end of this video, but I want to finish shipping first. Okay, next is this LK Bennett dress, another outlet find. This is gorgeous. It's a navy color, essential career workwear office kind of dress. LK Bennett is very expensive. This is a size 10. Very high quality dresses and career wear kind of stuff. I would say this is kind of in line with like MM LaFleur. I listed this at $65. Someone liked it, and so once again, my PosherVA sent them out a $58 offer with discount ship, which was accepted, making my earnings $43.42. I'm going to try to put this in an envelope. We'll see. I paid a couple dollars for this. It was relatively lightweight. And so my profit was around $41. All right, I think we're on to our final sale here for the day. I can't forget to put that upgraded weight label on that box, which I won't forget. Okay, we have 3 Torrid items, 3-item Torrid bundle. First off is this utility long line like anorak jacket. Really cute. It's like a dusty mauve color. This is from, let's see, 2020, so relatively newer. I have had this for a couple months. It has been sitting. Second is this washed long line tank top, tunic tank. Really cute. I believe this is also newer, I want to say. Yeah, 2021. This I got from the Goodwill bins. The jacket I got from the Family Thrift Center outlet. And lastly are these new without tags shorts, also from Torrid. Really cute. These I got in a mystery box from Courtney. I was happy to see them because stuff like this from Torrid always sells. Everything from Torrid sells well for me. The buyer added the 3 to a bundle and asked me if I could do 50, which I just politely said that I couldn't go quite that low for these 3 items. And she was very nice. She said she totally understood. And I sent her a $65 offer with discount ship, which she did accept. My earnings were $49. I paid about $6 for everything. And so my profit came out to $43 on this bundle. So yeah, I think as long as you're always like polite and courteous, people are going to meet you there. I would say to just try to remove emotions from it because, you know, obviously she in no way was trying to offend me. She was just asking, would you take 50 for these? And I, you know, just factually said that's too low. So yeah, I think some people kind of like get offended and get all worked up, but it's really not worth the effort because, you know, at the end of the day, your buyer wants a good deal and you want to make a good profit. So yeah, you just want to do the best you can, I guess is all I'm saying. Okay, so I did quickly add up my profits, meaning that this is the number that went back into my pocket. This is after Poshmark has taken out their fees. I've made $244.60 on what I have sold from what I purchased at regular Goodwill with the money that Plato's Closet paid me. So Plato's Closet handed me $100. I went and spent $100 at regular Goodwill, and now I have profited $244. So if you subtract the $100 that I spent, we have $144 in profit, and I still have 5 items left from that haul to sell. So that just goes to show you it is smart to reinvest if you're reinvesting in pieces that are going to sell, preferably sell quickly, and preferably sell for a good amount. So I hope that maybe motivates you guys a little bit. Go sell your stuff to Plato's Closet, reinvest, keep items moving, keep trucking. That's my motto these days. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy, please feel free to leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, y'all.